It looks like the stream's working. Let me see if it pops up. You're probably good. Historically, you're good.
Okay. Well, we begin this session in the middle of an intense battle. River is battling a zombie Gorillion, narrowly escaping its reach as he leaps from branch to branch in a great tree to the raised boulevard, loosing arrow after arrow into the Gorillion. Caylen tries to support the party with his magic and telekinetic abilities while he contends with zombies and trades spellfire with the Red Wizard leader and her old man husband. Creed uses the power of his devotion to Torm, the god of paladins, and the strength of his arm to smash through the Red Wizard's zombie minions and chase down the other Red Wizards. T'Zala, in his King of Feathers form, rampages around the battlefield using his newfound powers to fell foe after foe. The Red Wizards responded with a powerful fireball and a volley of their own spells. The party, being heavily damaged and running low on spells, surged with action to turn the tide of battle in their favor. T'Zala and Caylen dealt a crushing blow to the Red Wizard's morale when Caylen shoved the old man off the boulevard into T'Zala's gaping maw, ending his life with a limb-severing crunch. River finally felled the Gorillion and sought cover to dress his wounds. Seeing that Caylen was beguiled by mind control magic, T'Zala used the King of Feathers' Misty Step to attack the Red Wizard leader, freeing Caylen, and together the party finally felled the Red Wizards, ending the battle. It was at this time that T'Zala felt the calling of Upto to fulfill the bargain struck earlier and begin his new path as the King of Feathers, leaving the party to continue their quest without him. After some time dressing their wounds and looting the wizards to find 3 puzzle cubes the wizards have found, the group decided to start a long rest in a nearby tower. In the late hours of the night, a slave boy approached the party, delivering a message from the famed necromancer Ras Nsi, leader of the Yuan-ti of Omu. The message was plain. Ras Nsi has the last puzzle cube needed to gain entry into the Tomb of Annihilation. Come meet with him, or leave Omu forever. Non-compliance will result in an attack, and you will not escape again. You have 1 hour to decide.
Dun dun dun.
We surged with action, but we did not action surge. It's an important point of clarification. So is the slave boy leaving us for the hour, or is he awkwardly hanging around?
No, he left. He slowly backed away into the darkness and went out of view.
I debated casting Hunter's Mark on him as well, but just in case we need to track him down. All right. This is a trap, right? This is a trap. Yes. We're talking to Caylen and Creed. Hey, Creed.
Presumably, it's because he's got 1 cube, right? So his,
Oh, I have an idea. We should hide the cubes. Our cubes. They didn't say come with the cubes, right? Just come.
I think of like ways to hide them.
Yeah.
We can hide some of them and not all, so we can trade some to get back out if we need to.
Hey, a wonderful idea. Can your owl hold the bigger inside bag?
Can it hold what?
The bag that's bigger on the inside than outside. The bag that holds many things.
I don't know. Like, how much of the bag holding weight?
Bag of mini holdings.
Yeah.
I think technically, but I can't really communicate. We don't really know exactly where we're going, right? And I can't communicate with it very well if it's beyond 100 feet. I get summon a different familiar, Cats are good at hiding things. Or we could we could just hide them now.
Yeah. Do I have anything that would help with this?
Let me do a quick detect magic to see if I can, like, do I feel that these are magical?
The cubes themselves?
Mhm.
Yes, they are.
So if we hide them, they are findable by someone with magical capabilities. We might certainly regret losing them.
Well, how big are these cubes?
Like, I assumed Rubik's Cube size.
They fit in the palm of your hand.
Okay. If we have an hour, what if I use my woodcarver's tools and what if I made at least one fake one and we hid the other ones? Oh, Caylen seems to be getting a message from his god at this moment.
He's been divined.
So River's just thinking out loud. kind of flipping, rolls a little leather satchel out and flips a very sharp knife out, along with a couple of different wood carving implements.
Creed would want to be proactive. I just don't know what he would want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Sean. Maybe you can play as Creed for this
Yeah.
piece.
Creed's been inspired by Tazala, so he's acting very Tazala-y.
All right. So to set the scene for you, you're a dragonborn. You're raised by dwarves.
Yes.
You're a paladin that has taken an oath of devotion, which is essentially an oath to uphold good.
Oh yeah.
Not help people who are oppressed, all that stuff.
Does Creed have stone mason's tools? I forget what it's called. Stone mason?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Raised by dwarves, I thought maybe.
He does have Morden's Gauntlet, which is a legendary dwarven item.
Can that make things out of stone? These are stone cubes, right? They're stone. So a wooden facsimile would probably not sell.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he could give it a shot. He's strong enough. I just don't know how precise it would, if somebody else could do the fine tuning, maybe. He'd do the large swings.
Better with wood and leather. I start muttering in Dwarvish, and Creed understands it.
So right now what you're wanting to do is to make replicas of the cubes?
Yeah, based on the time we have, at least one of them, so that we can show, we do have the cubes, but if we were to hide them, try and pull a bait and switch.
Creed might be, I don't know how triggered he would be by the slave, little slave boy.
So from the message that you got from Ras Nsi, you didn't get the gist that he was seeking your cubes. The party has been trespassing and kind of rampaging around Omu, destroying buildings, looting the temples. You're essentially making a mockery of his territory.
So he claims dominion, over this area.
Yeah, more like it's more that we're making a mess in his house than we're the cubes themselves, or is it also like equally?
Then I would.
The only mention of the cubes in his message was that he knows you're seeking them, and he's gone and taken one, so you can't get it without coming to see him.
Do we know what the cubes are for? Do the others know what the
Yeah.
what are these cubes for? I mean,
party
I know they're
does-
looking really good, and I
Yeah, the party has learned that the cubes are the key to get it to entering the tomb.
and there's a tomb. It's not. Excuse me. Another one.
Yeah,
This
as a
is really
part of
different than the shrines. Like even though the shrines are kind of tombly, they're not like tombs
Right.
where people.
Because when we had our meeting with the Naga, he was or she whatever was telling us that pretty much any like purpose or background related question we would ask, the answer was the same. It was like the Tomb of Annihilation, Tomb of Annihilation, Tomb of Annihilation. Like
Okay.
we're like, okay, so I think he wants us to go to the Tomb of
Tomb of
Annihilation.
So this is the part in the campaign where we say they've reached the Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah. So
Okay. And I think we bring the cubes because I have to get into that tomb.
Yeah.
So it doesn't help us if we don't have the cubes.
yeah.
Plus, maybe wood wouldn't be the best thing to try and fit in with.
How like triggered would Creed be about just the fact that there's slavery at all? Like he sees the little slave boy, he's like, wait a minute. Or is it just another thing?
I mean, yeah, that it's help the oppressed is specifically one of the tenets that
That's what I'm
he
thinking.
took an oath to uphold.
So I'm picturing like this little kid shows up, he's got manacles, clearly, you know, probably not super well fed, you know, dead eyes from trauma and just disassociation. He would probably pick up on that. And so now I think Creed would be kind of motivated to go in kind of on a mission. Like, what the hell's going on around here? What is, you know, what is this? Or what the heck? What the heck?
Creed would not say.
But what would he do? You have an ultimatum.
I
You have 1 hour to decide.
Right. What was the AB? What was it?
Either
Go
leave
there.
Momu forever
Or meet him?
or come
I mean, yeah.
to Ras Nsi.
I mean,
I
Scott,
cannot
sorry
leave
if you
him.
wouldn't say this, but I think he would want to go to Ras Nsi.
Yeah, and River's resolute that they can't leave this place before they get in that tomb. So
Caylen also seems like he would want to go. I don't know what's going on. His video feed died.
he answers phone. So talking. He said he got a call from his
Oh, my bad. Okay.
or not deity, but whoever he was communicating with. Okay, so I think we're resolved to going. I don't know how much I can prepare. Let's see. Other than an hour to, rest shortly, which we have done already.
You've already gotten a short
Yeah.
rest. Like
So
that amount of time has already transpired.
Yeah.
So if you need to heal using short rest rules, you can do that.
I'm at full prior HP before the level up. Like that's what we should be. Right? Or when I roll hit test. Okay.
Yeah, like your hit point maximum did increase. You just don't get to add that onto your hit point pool.
Well, I wait for Caylen, but I think we go. Is there anything that anyone needs to do to prepare? I wonder if he would like to try and identify any of these magic items, or if we even have time to figure it out.
I don't have Scott's character sheet. I don't know.
River's pretty itchy, so if there's nothing he can do at this point, he's gonna want to head over there sooner rather than later, and not be like arrive at the last minute, and potentially lose our window. So don't know what Creed could do. I think paladins don't have rituals or anything. Other than making holy water. Oh. Caylen pops back in the material plane for blinking out for a minute.
Yeah, sorry. Had a call.
No. So we were talking. Creed is very the tenets of his oath really are pushing him to go there. And
Sean is playing Creed right now.
What?
I was saying Sean is playing Creed right now.
Yeah.
Sean doesn't have a character with us right now, right? Yeah.
The Creed of Feathers. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that part. But then, so his oath is making him go and go to the location that we've been invited or blackmailed or whatever, threatened to go into.
And River's resolute. I cannot leave before going to the tomb there, and we need all of the few pieces to get to the tomb. So I think we're
gonna split them up amongst us and take them.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think then probably we should just each have some in case of disaster.
I don't want to. Can I just give you each one and I hold on to the rest?
Sure.
I think Creed has the bag of holding.
I'm just gonna float one out of your grip over to me. And I'll take Moa since I've got the mental connection with him. I've got the cube of Moa.
You can have it is simple, heavy armor. All right, so get the cube split up. Anything you need to do, Elf? Do you need to prepare? We have an hour, but I don't want to waste time.
I mean, I'm pretty close, I think, because somebody gave me something last time, and we got a short rest in.
Yeah.
And I used a lot of hit die, so.
Yeah, I gave you some.
I remember I had 1 health, so I'm, I'm good right now. I think I've got 48 out of 50.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so Josh, I'm maintaining the damage. I was down 2. We haven't added the cap yet of the new health.
So I'm saying you can add to your maximum, but just don't heal that amount.
Got it.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, so I have 36. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 56. Yeah.
But if you want to use hit die to fill up that gap, that's fine.
I'd already done that before.
From the rest that we already took, or if we want to spend this hour.
You could say from the rest that you already took, you can spend additional hit die to heal the amount that would bring you up to your new maximum.
All right, I'm topped up. Love it. 1 hit die left. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't make much difference. Okay, then I think we're ready.
You know where hit dice are tracked on D&D Beyond?
I think under features and traits, class features. No, I'm wrong. But if you have them on your sheet in Roll20, you could set them there.
I don't know if I do, but I can check.
I think you do.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't know if I tracked which ones I used last time. So it's
we have 2 more.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If you click the short rest button, it shows you your total hit die that you have.
There we go.
There's a checkbox there for him.
Yes. Okay. I used 6. I have 2 left. I mean, I am down, so
This
guess fuck it.
This feels important. Yeah. Pivotal. Anybody know how Creed's looking?
I don't have a sheet.
I do. Yeah, Creed is. He looking like a man.
Well, that's weird because he's a dragonborn.
He's at 36 of 67.
Hmm.
But he also hasn't applied his level ups.
What's his con mod?
5.
So he would have
That's
2
not-
more con than me and a D10 hit die. So he would be 16 hit points above me. He'd be at 90.
Looks like he used 3 hit dice.
His total would be 92.
But he didn't get damaged that much from what I remember.
I don't think he did get hurt that much.
No, he did get hit by that cone of cold, didn't he?
Oh, maybe. So I'm at 49. Yeah, perfect. Okay, this is up. This is good.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Here, Sean, I'll let you use this as his character sheet because I made one for him on D&D Beyond.
Mm.
Hey, we found Sean's new character. Good job, everybody.
Ah, it's weird. It's named Boreanazil for some reason.
Mm. Ooh. I mean, I can play him. That would.
What another context. Okay, so feeling fit. River's ears are twitching a little more. Seems to be a little more picking up on the fairies floating around him, and like they're coming up and whispering in his ear and kind of drawing his attention to things. And it seems like they have picked up some of his paranoia and attention to surroundings. As I gain expertise in perception from leveling up.
Nice. Copen had no access.
I don't know. How do you change that? How do you change access?
It's in the character builder. It's on the first page. It's like, make this available, private, part of a campaign, anybody you share.
Oh yeah,
Like in the character builder.
You can never view like the notes, I think, unless you're like the GM of a campaign with the things in. But I could be wrong.
Public. There you go.
Like all the way at the bottom of the home tab.
Yeah, I updated it, so you should be able to access it now.
Update. Yep. Nice. Creed.
And that one I actually have leveled up to 8.
Nice.
Okay, so what is the manner of your surrender, if that is what you were doing?
What was surrender the wording?
How are you going about it?
I really want to get a look at things before we trundle in. Like
Yeah, so I'll use the familiar.
Or yeah, the owl too. Probably the better option. But I think if anything, we're still going a little bit closer because
Use your familiar to do what?
Scout. So looking for like guards, openings, like egress, ingress, like how can we get in or out? Like, is anybody waiting to ambush, that sort of thing? Like circle with the owl.
the tokens that just appeared on the map give me an idea.
You see through Arryp's eyes in the darkness, hiding amongst all the various buildings around you, are dozens of snake people. Some of them have snakes for arms. Some of them have humanoid bodies with snake heads. Others have upper humanoid torsos with lower body, long constrictor snake no legs. It's just a long, almost like in Yoka's large, thick snake body. All of them have bows and arrows waiting, looking in your direction.
I just go, we're in a tight spot. Like, and explain to the others, and then I'm gonna visualize one of the creatures to Moa and ask Moa if he recognizes anything about them.
That is the Yuan-ti from the description. But there were no Yuan-ti when I was alive.
Ooh.
None in Omu. They resided in Hisari to the north.
Well, I'm gonna suggest that, like, I don't know how capable Yuan-ti are, but that's a lot of people with bows and arrows, and we're probably not well served by unless we have a means of magical escape. We're in a difficult position.
I could probably escape, but you two would probably die. I don't like this. I don't.
Can I have your stuff when you are dead?
I have many boxes, or many cubes. Everyone has many cubes. I really don't want to go in there. How about you two go in and I will circle around.
What do we?
You have the shield and armor.
Do we only see warriors right now? Soldiers or no slaves in sight?
You no longer, if you're asking, Arryp, then you do not see any more slaves. Caylen, his eyes no longer see those folk.
I mean, it seems like we're like kind of forced to surrender right now, unless like I don't have a lot of spells remaining. I don't think I have a way to get out of this per se.
Yeah. Creed's not running. He can't.
So I think we need to.
No, Creed, don't leave me alone. Okay. We
So Josh, my mage hands, right? I can make them. They can be entirely invisible.
Go on.
I'm thinking if I put the cube and close the hand, is the cube visible? I'm gonna summon it and I'm gonna try with the cube. And so like however big a mage hand is, because in my mind it's always like Super Smash Brothers master hand size.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe in D&D it's meant to be like my hand size.
An actual hand size, yeah.
So I don't really know.
Iggy's hand is the master hand.
I want to try to like make a slightly bigger hand, and then I want to envelop the cube so that if the mage hand is floating around invisible, nothing is visible through it. But I don't actually know the physics of a mage hand.
Well, I don't believe that a mage hand is in essence a cloak of invisibility
Right.
for small items.
You just see through it.
I would think you would just see a cube floating. Because the idea is,
but it's not like optical camouflage, right?
No, because remember, it's telekinetic. That's what you're doing. You're moving things with your telekinesis, but mechanically, it is a mage hand.
Okay, yeah, cool. So I see that. So I do this, and I see the cube through my invisible hand, so it doesn't work. All right.
Hear me out. How long can you hold your breath? And how
Yeah.
big is the big bag on the inside? I am very quiet. I
don't know how long it's going to take them to frog march us wherever we're going. So,
well, do they look like they're waiting for us to? Hey, Owl.
I mean, you're talking to Caylen, but
Yeah,
and he's
ritual
looking to
cast
the
is-
owl.
it seems like an
With
ambush
animals.
or like a.
No.
Josh, were they? You said they were hidden, like right?
They are scattered amongst the rooftops.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not like they're waiting to escort.
and they're not like looking everywhere. They're like looking at us.
No, they know where you are.
Yeah. Like this is like a we are surrounded sort of situation.
But we're not being marched in. Yeah. Like they're not
we're still inside.
Okay, maybe you're too big for the bag.
Yeah.
The bag can fit up to 500 pounds. It is a space which is
You can put a person in the bag.
like a 10-foot
I look at
cube.
Creed and his full
Isn't
armor.
isn't it like you? It's like your strength above or your constitution above 10 is
Well,
like the
that's
number of minutes that you can.
Whatever your constitution modifier is,
Yeah.
is the number of minutes in which you can hold your breath.
Plus
Like-
1 minute, right? Everybody gets 1 minute.
Yeah.
Everyone gets 1 minute, yeah.
I don't want to be responsible for Creed suffocating inside a bag of holding if something happens to her.
He
It
should.
would take longer than 3 minutes to surrender here. So.
I would
And
probably
they'll
forget
find
to
the
buy it.
bag on us, right? Like,
You
so
can.
we won't even be able to get them back out, right?
Makes me wonder if you have a negative con mod, like,
I
do
think
you
it's
just
a
have
minimum
labored
of-
breathing all the time?
Like 1 minute. All right,
Guys, these bears. Oof.
I say we go quickly before they decide to come after us or something, or chase us away,
On our own terms.
or make us come. Yes.
Agreed. Creed agreed.
So River packs up his tent and steps out the cooking fire and packs up the food and whatnot and shoulders their woodland cloak, and the pixies seem kind of subdued a little bit, and they really hug in under the leaves of the cloak, and almost none of them are seen at this point. And River looks pretty glum too, but this is their only option. And starts out the door. But waits for Creed to go first.
Yeah.
If anyone's gonna get shot and survive, it will be you.
So how would Creed come out the door?
I guess.
I recommend armor.
Right. I don't think he would be, especially defensive, because, I mean, what's the point? So but like, proudly still holding shield and warhammer, not putting it down, like, still at the ready, but confidently steps out and just starts marching.
Okay, so it's dark out, so you don't
see in the dark.
Creed cannot actually.
No.
Dragonborns do not have dark vision.
Oh, Caylen, can you make
So he walks into a tree.
glow? Yeah.
I'll hang on. I can see if I can attach some light for you. I have light. I touch you, and now your armor glows.
Ooh, nice. So yeah, the adamantine armor sparkles, shimmers.
I'll try to do it so it's not like reflecting right into your face.
Thank you.
I think you could
So like off a pauldron behind your head, so it illuminates around you.
Yes, like the anti-light pollution cones. Put it down.
But it also makes for easier headshots.
Good target. They'll go for him and not us, Caylen. Good
Right.
job.
But yeah,
So Creed comes out at the top of the boulevard.
Stay in the
Hey.
doorway a little bit.
You stay in the doorway a little bit. At the top of the boulevard,
From like a window above.
a group of 3 Yuan-ti kind of come up to the side of the boulevard, looking down upon you expectantly. Just continue to to look with their bows not drawn and arrows knocked, but kind of hanging at their waist,
Right.
looking at you expectantly.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll just keep marching forward confidently. Maybe he'll nod. Does he? So we haven't spoken to a Yuan-ti yet.
I don't think you have.
I say something like, we intend to treat with Ras Nsi. We must parley.
First is all with this parcel on.
Right.
Okay. So Creed comes out. What's everyone else doing?
If Creed's not hurt, then River will slide his bow, in the.
I'll come stand next to him.
Yeah, and River will come up cautiously, but follow at a little bit of distance of Creed, and his hands are free in case.
Okay.
And then passing those guys kind of, and give them a healthy hairball.
So as y'all come out, the Yuan-ti who are standing up on the boulevard kind of point to the east, and then keeping you in front of them, start walking parallel to you along the boulevard to the east. And as you are walking, you continue to see just glowing slits of eyes, all sparkled, or I guess what's the word? You as you look up and around, you can see just eyes in the rooftops all around you.
Yeah, reflecting.
Yeah, reflecting in the moonlight. But just for the sake of brevity, we'll say you guys march your way, and we'll go back to the Omu map.
I want to speak to the manager.
River keeps Creed in between himself and the Yuan-ti.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Well, the ones that are marching on the boulevard.
No, sorry, I just zoomed out on the map. Like, Snake man.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all just walk the length of the boulevard until you get all the way to the end over here. And then they kind of turn you north to go into the palace interior. Is anyone doing anything during this time?
I would like to try and secrete that obsidian knife on my person somewhere, kind of hidden, just in case we're forced.
Did you say secrete?
Yep.
Like you're gonna drop it?
Did this to produce a discharge? No. All right, you're right. Wrong term there. No, I want to hide a knife.
You want to secret it upon your person?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I'm so glad this is being.
No, he wants it to come oozing out of his pores.
Right. Yeah, it's like secrete it.
I want the owl to follow and look around because it's nighttime, so it can see well.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it sees essentially what I've already described.
Yep. I'm just keeping an eye out for things moving towards us. Anything that is a total change.
You see that after you guys get past the initial grouping of snake people, where you're at now, it's starting to thin out, and some of the ones that were perched upon rooftops are basically getting down and following behind. Secreting the dagger, I want you to give me a sleight of hand check here.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And where exactly are you trying to secret it?
That's a good question.
Putting in the old
In the cat hole.
The old backdoor socket, backdoor pocket.
No, that's where one of the cubes is. No. Well, I don't have boots. So I don't. Oh, do I? Does my art have boots on it? I don't think I wear shoes, so that rules that out. Um, I I would say probably up I think up a sleeve, like kind of under the arm here, so that because I'm in shorter sleeves, so that it's up under there, but I can kind of keep my arm close and hopefully keep it hidden or sleight of hand and move it around if I'm being inspected. Really, just a backup, if anything, if we're like forced to do this on. And Caylen told me that the dagger was magic, so I'm thinking it's got to be way better than a regular dagger. It could be cursed and take my soul when I first kill someone, but who knows?
Did you spend any of that hour identifying these things ritually?
Good question. Okay.
Yes, because we had time like 2 hours before, right?
Well, you like immediately went into your
It
trance.
didn't work. So yeah, so then yes, and so of the items, so I had said before the dagger, and then the ruby rod, and the magical red robe of Fae.
Okay, so then let me give you some
Oh, nice.
stats.
So one night custom time. If you do a ritual, then it's 11. So
Okay, here's the red robe of Fae. The ruby rod. Give me a D6 roll on the ruby rod.
Is there like a command in roll 20 that does that, or
Slash R space D6.
oh, 5.
5. All right.
we're at 5,000 gold.
Mm.
Ooh, cloak. Forgot he had the cloak burner. No. Cloak.
When we say protection against fire magic, does that that's like resistance?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the last one was the dagger. Where's the dagger? Okay, so on the dagger, give me a 1d3 roll.
I'll let you roll that one.
All right. I love the digital rollers because you can roll whatever. D7s, D13s, D3s. I wonder what augmenting a spell to make it more manageable is.
Yeah.
A 2.
Like a careful spell or something. Thinking of
Meta magic.
sorcerer meta magic. Oh, that's a long description.
A ritualistic dagger crafted from obsidian with Thane runes attached to the handle.
The hilt is shaped like 2 entwined serpents, their eyes set with tiny rubies.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Wow, Yep, definitely the one that I am trying to hide. Now that is the knowledge effects.
Josh, do you identify? Can I use identify on scrolls? Is that a thing, or is
Yes.
it
Yes, you
so
can.
then I guess we have time. I'll do the scroll as well.
Okay, the scroll is a scroll of Flame Blade.
Flame blade.
Never weaken deep cut.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then you also got that thing, like you had that book too. But I don't know if you were gonna look
I'd
into
spell
that.
book, right? But I don't think I've had time to do that because it's in a different language, right?
It was yes in a language that
So like the
wasn't
normally
immediately
it's like
apparent to
there's
you.
like yeah, but spells are written in their own form that is not a language. It's just each wizard has their own. So like I don't think I've had time to study that yet.
So just give me a D8 roll to see what kind of book it is.
While I'm doing that, do any of these items require attunement?
7.
Oh yeah, the dagger definitely requires attunement, and so does the robe.
Would I have
And
time
that,
to
the
do
rope,
that
the
while-
rod, and the dagger all require attunement.
Yeah, well, not attuned yet, but
Oh wow. Okay, so you rolled pretty fortuitously on this one.
that's what I'm known for. You know,
I knew that was going to happen.
I did not, in fact, know that. I only get 2 uses of that. We want to save that. All right. Fane Book of Secrets.
So in addition to it housing spells, it's also got
Oh, sorry.
a cipher for understanding the language of the Yuan-ti.
Yep,
Oh.
I'm storing all this in the inventory, so I'm just kind of getting it. Cool.
I might need to scale the dagger back a little bit because I generated it with the AI. It's pretty strong, so maybe we'll do the life drain thing, like number of like once per short rest or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll see how strong it is. I reserve the right to
I like
tune
to
it
get
down.
close to people, in case you haven't noticed. So.
Okay, so trying to store the dagger in a sleeve.
I'm trying to attune to it too. I don't know if we have enough time. But
That would take an hour.
how long's the one? No, I'll try and store it in the sleeve at least. Yeah. Right.
You have a
Question:
tail.
if I stab
don't know.
myself, does the life drain still work?
I guess there's one way to find out.
You're like trying to situate it in your bracer or whatever. You're like, ooh, ow, ooh, hey, and then it heals right after you get nicked.
Get a little blood. See if the serpents start moving when it gets blood on it or something.
Ooh.
Or if you hear whispers.
Feed me.
Maybe Seymour.
We're on the same page.
Okay, so you guys continue your march. You head up north through the big walls of the outer section of the palace and eventually make your way all the way to the north side up here where the Yuan-ti leads you down a pathway kind of down underground.
Are you on the main map?
Yes. Oh, did I not move you? Oh, I'm
No.
sorry.
That was my next one.
I'm looking at the screen and seeing the same thing.
I was like, are you on the main map? Yes. Could we also be on the main map? Do we?
There we go.
Nice. Okay, so we're over here.
Just say everything you just said in the past 10 minutes.
Yeah. They just let you go. No. Just...
So we're like kind of close to the water and they're leading us down into a passage.
Yes. So basically, like you went around this central building and then turned around and started heading back south again, but now you're going like down a stairway underground. And
Feels
then
like this.
we will take you to another map. And your tokens will be here. I'll see.
Black. All black.
It's all black for me.
Okay.
This is what it's like to be Creed.
Right. It's all black for me, but I may not have a token there anyway. So
Oh shoot! I just sent. Agree to the lighting layer. Don't want to do that.
Creed vanishes. Right.
Okay, so dynamic lighting is definitely on here, which I do want that. I hate doing this stuff on the fly.
it's all good.
Would it help me post?
Vision on.
There's one viewer, and there's two. And one of them's me. So
Okay, can y'all see now?
I see black. But again, I'm not the best example, even though I kind of do.
I'm reloading the page.
Good idea. Ah.
Nope.
Lost them.
How about that?
It's a fine black. This is the nicest black map I've ever seen.
Yeah, still nothing.
Gosh.
This must be advanced darkness. I cannot even see in it.
Advanced.
I mean, I have token mid light, low light on.
Do our tokens have that?
Oh, save settings.
Oh,
Stupid.
I see myself.
Better?
Yep.
And then can you make Creeds like give me access to control his or whatever?
Oh, yes.
Oh, and I have to say, this DM, I have dark vision. Just so you know. It is also 60 feet, which is, I think I can only see like 20 or 10 right now. But I don't know if it's token based or if it's you revealing it.
Okay, you should be able to move it now.
Oh, there it is. Okay, way over there. Cool.
Okay, let me give you your dark vision.
It's in black and white. And it's
So you can see bright light up to 60 feet.
Oh, dark vision.
Dim's treated as bright. Dark's treated as dim.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's definitely dim in here, so you can see 60.
Okay. I see a wall. Creed, stop! You're gonna run into it. Actually, I don't say anything. No, Creed has light on. Yeah.
Ahead of you, you see a portcullis.
I still only see black.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought we were joking at first. I see pinging.
That's a pinging you. This is Caylen.
Are you? You're an elf. Don't you have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
Bright light, 60.
If you have your race set on your sheet, it should give it to you. But I don't.
Hang on,
Can you still see nothing?
I still see nothing. My race is set on the sheet.
Oh, well, that's because Caylen.
Aha! I see stuff. Hello.
But
Okay, so now let's associate this token with your character. So now when I pull it out, it should have the right things. Same thing here.
You want me to like set the HP and armor class?
Yeah, you can update that stuff. Okay, so you are brought in a wide passage slopes down to a set of bronze doors. Coiled serpents decorate the metal with a sliding hatch at head height. 4-inch wide holes pierce the base of each door. You guys approach, and you still got all your things. You are the Yuan-ti kind of walk ahead of you and start speaking in a language you don't understand. And then the doors kind of open up. And here, now I can actually move these. And you see before you more Yuan-ti, but these other ones look different. You see one that has human body, snake head, but there are also these other they're hairless and emaciated with yellow green scaly skin. It's got beady bloodshot eyes and forked tongue, smells faintly of rotting meat. There's 4 of them all standing guard at this front gate. And in front of those, or sorry, right behind those doors are grates. And as you guys progress forward and move into the room, you can actually look down and see that there are bits of snakes writhing down below those gates. They drop down about 10 feet. And the Yuan-ti who has the human body and snake head approaches you. It says, "Weapons and armor. Now."
yes, we have weapons and armor.
Yes.
Um,
Now, before, for a while now.
yes. Now we do.
Creed just
Drop
starts,
them.
Yeah, Creed just starts doffing his massive armor.
And I'll just set like the quarterstaff, I guess, like down.
River takes out a single dagger, like a mundane dagger, and just puts it down on the ground. Yeah, a weapon.
Aren't you wearing a bow?
I like to bring offerings to my friends' humans. Here's an offering. We're friends, yes? I'll find you a dead animal later.
So as you guys are dropping your weapons, taking off your armor, this Yuan-ti says, "Any food that you have, or gold as well."
Uh-oh.
But
I'm looking at my inventory, like, what kind of food am I carrying?
"I demand a tribute. This is my gate that you are walking through, and you must pay the toll."
is there another entrance?
No. And as you say, "Is there another entrance?" and he says no, he backhands you with his hand.
Yeah, I have an idea. Something.
Uh, River kind of looks at the other. Sees Creed complying. Just, it starts to slowly take the haunches of dried goat out of his pack. Is this enough?
I wanna prestidigitate a coin, and float it over to him.
Can you create coins with prestidigitation?
Non-magical trinkets or illusory images that fit in your hand.
Doesn't it only last?
I guess he won't feel it. It'll have no heft, right?
Okay.
It says a non-magical trinket. So in my mind, a coin, like a round object, is a trinket, and you can also create marks, colors, or symbols on an object. So my feeling is that and it won't last long, right? But if he takes it and puts it in a pocket, that shouldn't. Does that make sense?
Okay. What denomination of coin are you prestidigitating?
Like gold or platinum, right? Like platinum is best, right?
Platinum is, I think, 1 platinum is 10 gold.
Yeah, I'll do platinum. It's fake. Let's go big.
Okay, so give me a sleight of hand check on that prestidigitation.
All right. Respectable.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that is respectable. You kind of do a quick flourish of your hands and produce a platinum coin, and telekinese it. Oh, telekinese, is that a word?
Telekinetically.
I don't know. I think telekinetic is like an adjective only, right? Like, or you are telekinetic.
You kinese it over to him.
Telekinese.
He kind of, well, first he sees the big goat haunches that River is producing, and he reaches out and snatches it, and his jaws start unhinging in the big snake fashion, and you just see him throat it all the way down, and he just kind of muscles it down. Good. This will suffice. And then snatches the coin as well and kind of holds it in his hand, quizzically, not wondering what's going on with it. And steps off to the side.
Oh, okay.
While you guys are removing your armor, I'm going to roll a quick check for River. That, I believe, is lower than your sleight of hand earlier.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, yours was 21. Okay, so you still have the dagger hidden upon your person, but everything else has been removed from your inventory and is being piled up in a big heap on the side over here.
Would I still have my cloak?
No.
This is a problem.
I mean, outside of your small clothes,
Yeah. Okay.
everything is being taken from you. Caylen, they take your spell book. Anything else. They take it.
The root rod, yeah. Like my backpack, really. It'd just all be in the backpack, I think.
Yeah, backpack's gone, bag of holding, all piled up. And then are y'all doing anything during that time? Essentially.
No.
River's sitting there skittishly, twitching their tail a lot and kind of scratching their arms and looking around. And if they're looking in the bags, they'll find a tiny pair of sharp iron scissors and a tiny little barbell, like sized for a pixie. So,
Okay.
some interesting things they might find in there. Yeah.
And one of the other Yuan-ti walks up to the one that demanded a tribute from you. It says, "None. Are we to take these to the storeroom?" It says, "Of course. Go now." And as he does, a group of them all grab up the stuff and start heading south with it, while you are led off to the west over here.
Were they say taking us to the storeroom or our stuff?
Your stuff.
Okay.
And who are we missing in this little grouping here? Oh, there you go, Caylen.
Congo line.
So you guys are led through this little hallway, and you enter. You pass by a door. It's closed, and enter into a room just ahead of you. Here you can see a blood-stained altar stands in the middle of this room. It's got shackles bolted to its top and niches carved into its sides. Housed on each side is a human skull. Grooves run down the altar to gutters on the floor, allowing spilled blood to drain into the walls. Clay urns overflow with wet bones and gore. And they continue to lead you off to the other side of the room, where you see a portcullis with bars essentially that are raised up with a lever, and that raises the portcullis up above your heads, and then you are led into this room where you see 4 grates along the in the 4 corners of the room. Steam rises. I'm sorry, not steam. The stench of sweat fills the humid air, and you hear the sounds of whimpering coming from below these grates. Muffled sobs and moans rise from the 4 pits in the circular iron grates covering them. A chain hooked to each grate stretches over a pulley bolted to the ceiling and coils around an iron wench set into the nearby wall. Iron manacles dangle from hooks on the south wall. And to the north, a faintly glowing stone disc covers the floor of an otherwise empty alcove. And then carved into the top of the disc is a serpentine symbol. The Yuan-ti then begin. This one goes over to this wench, and this one goes over to this wench, and starts cranking it. And they crank and crank, and slowly these grates lift up, and they put you down into these holes.
Okay, hold on. What was the first of all, was the portcullis open from outside, like when we were coming in this direction?
It opened from the outside, yeah.
Okay. And the inside of these holes, is it like when it opens
up, you see down inside, it's a dark pit. It looks like it's a bell-shaped chamber 10 feet deep and 10 feet in diameter. And it looks like there is moisture at the bottom.
As they're opening it, River's getting increasingly antsy, and no, I can't, nope.
And actually, while this was all happening, the Yuan-ti, one of them had said, is like looking at you, River, and seeing all these little like pixies swarming around you, and fetches a bird cage and commands you to put all your pixies in the cage.
Is the portcullis still open while we're in here?
Yes, it is still open.
Okay, yeah. River kind of looks twitchily at the other two, and then the manacle's on the wall, and kind of reaches up towards their arm where he would have told the others that he was hiding the dagger. I can't. This is it. It's too far. Too much. And is going to try and let's see. So the birdcage is there, so I will direct my Fae, or my swarm, as a mage hand, which the cloak is my spellcasting focus, but luckily mage hand is only somatic and verbal. Okay, cool. So, and it takes the form of a, glowing clump of my swarm, so it will go towards the cage. But then, trying to use that as sort of a distraction, I want to whip out the dagger and try and immediately knife this Yuan-ti.
Whoa!
So, hopefully this was telegraphed somewhat to everybody else as he's reaching kind of up toward his shoulder and getting, it almost like, just like hair raised up, tail as wide as it can get, on edge completely, like he's about to just have a panic attack, in the middle of this room.
Okay. Well, then we'll say this would be a surprise attack. Because currently the Malison's like cranking the winch.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll me an attack.
Does it get the +2 or not? If I'm not attuned.
We'll save you're attuned for this purpose, because you got it over an hour ago.
Okay.
Caylen only spent 10 minutes identifying it.
Cool. Okay. We'll do that. Wow, not the best advantage roll. 17?
17. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, great. Yeah, then I'm going to. Is the hole open?
It is.
Okay. Well, first of all, damage, and then second of all, using my swarm, it's going to swing back around behind, and using the gathered swarm feature, I need him, the Yuan-ti, to make a strength saving throw, as I can push him horizontally in a direction of my choice, so I can't push him up into the air. DC 15. As I'm trying to push him down into the hole. Or, you know what? Yeah, this has got to be someone I attacked. It can't be the other guy.
Say strength save?
Yes. DC 15.
That's a fail.
So I am pushing him into the hole.
Okay, you push him into the hole. So narratively, all this, you quickly whip out the knife and you knife him. So you did 10 points of damage. So that means you get, if you're using the sucking feature of it, you get 5 points.
It filled up early,
healing.
But with
so you don't have to use that feature, I guess.
Yeah. The serpent god will have to wait 2 seconds.
And then your pixies in their little cage fly the cage over and shove him into the pit. So this Yuan-ti with a snake head and human body gets knifed in the back, and then a cage comes whipping around the room and rams into him, and he, these winches, they have, it's every time it cranks it eighth of a turn, it's click 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 click. So the because these cage lids are very heavy, and you do that. So he you knock him into the hole, and he like reaches out to kind of grab all the sides, and then the cage like rams him in the stomach, and he falls down into the pit. Roll.
If I
Now
had
we're gonna
action,
roll
I would
initiative.
definitely try and slam, or a free action or an object interaction. I'd try and slam some sort of release if there is one to have it fall down. It should trap it.
We'll
we can
we'll say you can do that. Yeah, with your free object interaction, then you knock the release on the portcullis. And actually, since you didn't narrate, kicking him down into the hole, but yeah, you hit it. It slams shut. A loud. Yeah, we're rolling some initiative. Make sure you select your tokens when you do that. Sorry, let me pull up the turn order. And let me clear the river, Caylen, owl. So, what your owls is? You're just leaving that outside, Caylen?
It didn't come in, and I don't know how close I am to it. So,
can't you make it go to a pocket dimension, like as part of the spell, as an action?
I'll tell you in a second.
I think the answer to that is yes. For now, I'm going to consider it not part of this combat. So river is 13. Creed is 19.
Yeah, so I can just it's temporarily dismissed to a pocket dimension, and then I can reappear it within 30 feet.
All right.
Excuse me.
I mean, maybe there was treasure at the bottom of the hole, but not willing to find it out.
Okay, so let's ascending or descending. Creed, what are you doing?
Do you want to add us to the order?
I only see the one thing on the turn order.
Yeah.
Well, I just rolled the other one.
When I rolled, and
all I see is the over on the left side. It says turn order, and I see the snakes. I don't see us.
Oh, there's more snake.
More snake.
That one was a 15.
We need to. Yeah.
I accidentally rolled.
Okay, so I see
on it.
I got a note that it said you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah.
So I failed to do something on that. How do I mark it as a 5?
I already added it as a 5.
Okay, it's just not up. It's for whatever reason I can't see it, but no big deal.
Yeah, players can't see players on the turn order thing.
Really?
We only see the NPCs.
Everybody before.
Can you see now?
No.
No, it changed. It updated.
Excuse me.
Those two.
That's weird. Okay, well, I'll tell you who's going. So the order right now is Creed, then the Brood Guard.
Let's do Daggerheart initiative. We don't need more.
Then River, then the one remaining in the room and the one that's in the pit, and then Caylen.
So right now I feel like Creed might try to de-escalate since nobody has their stuff, right?
No one has their stuff.
Except for the one guy who hid.
It's in the storeroom. Yeah, except the dagger. Yeah. Do these guys have weapons?
Yeah.
By the way? No. I guess I shoved the one down there, but
I don't know. I'm torn. Do I attack or I don't want to mess up his character, but I feel like he would try to keep the peace. If he sees that there's probably no winning this.
I put your tenants in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
Honesty, courage, compassion, honor, duty.
Never fear to act, though caution is wise.
So
Aid others, protect the weak, and punish those who threaten them.
compassion.
Duty: be responsible for your actions and their consequences. Protect those entrusted to your care. And obey those who have just authority over you.
See, like, so I see us as we kind of surrendered coming in here. So our obey those who have just authority over you. I feel like he's like temporarily submitted to this authority in its context, or we just start swinging. I'm fine either way.
Yeah, do it. Do what you think Creed would do.
These are slavers.
I honestly don't know. I know Scott has like a lot of times not done the expected thing, like, which is let's do the fight, and like you expect to start, break a bottle and start stabbing, but no, he's like, nope, I'm not gonna. Like, I've Creed has watched one of my characters die in front of him, so
Yeah, he's definitely not been playing to his tenets.
I mean, compassion, aid others. He knows there's slaves here, but like, yeah, fuck it. Let's go down fighting. I'm gonna start swinging. I saw the what's it called? I saw Rivers snake guy go down the hole, so I'm gonna take the cue and try to stuff him down the hole. I don't have my weapons,
So grapple.
Yeah, right. That's the best.
You could just move around him and shove.
Because he's got nothing.
You can shove too. Yeah.
He's strong, right?
Would I have advantage if I was on a steed? Because I could find. Let's call
I
this
think so.
a mastiff.
I've never seen Creed on a steed.
I know he has it though.
We're in need of
Steed
Creed.
Creed
The
steed.
fine steed.
Yeah.
I added that. I always love that.
Well, that's a great spiel. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have shit, man. Grapple. So strength. Is that just a strength? We go.
Athletics.
Just a flat strength. 22.
All
Does he
right.
have a proficiency in athletics? Or no?
I just did strength. I can do athletics.
I mean, 22 is good. Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
The grapple is unsuccessful.
Oh,
Oh no, it is.
I was like,
Sorry,
but
I
why?
didn't see you roll 22.
Is it 21 plus 7? Shit. Okay.
Yeah, you grapple him, and now that you grappled him, you can move him. It takes
Let's.
half your movement to like move, or I guess double movement to move around, but you can move him.
So, is there any way that I can just dump him?
Yeah, so like a grapple replaces one of your attacks, and you have, if you take the attack action, then you can do two. So you can make a second attempt at just shoving him down the hole.
Shoving him down the hole. I'm gonna shove him down the hole. Is that also a strength?
It is also strength.
Flat strength. 22.
Dang. Yeah.
Nice.
So this scene quickly transpires where you grab the Yuan-ti, who's like, you grab him from behind, and he's and you like quickly shove him and then shove him down into the hole, and he's the whole time he's trying to like get his footing and catch you, and you shove him down into the hole, splashes and thuds down into the ground, into the basically both times these when they hit the water down below, there's a big kerplunk, and they are initially completely engulfed in water, but then they quickly stand up, and you can see it's about 3 feet deep of water and muck down there.
And that's
What else are you doing?
just
on your turn?
he'll stay where he is. I don't think there's a bonus action. Nothing. Who else is in the room?
Portcullis
now?
is still raised up.
Shit. Can we see anybody outside?
I mean, when you walked through, you saw that there were 4 brood guard in that room with the altar.
Those are the sickly looking ones?
They are emaciated looking, yes.
Fuck it. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Branding Smite on the nearest one. I think maybe this.
Well, yeah. You cast it on the weapon.
You cast, Branding Smite is a like
Oh, never
augmentation
mind.
to your weapon.
Never mind. I can't do my fist, right? Or can I smite with my fists?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll just gain DM points in my book. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if he can just form, well, I mean, I don't have to. We don't have to allow the branding smite. That's fine. That's as long as I can. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just.
You got to move out or move. Right?
Well, I could compel a duel. It's fine. I don't want to. That's fine. He just stays there and braces for the next thing.
I do think Creed only had like a second level spell slot left.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. So I should.
Drain.
So he has one second level spell left. All his firsts are gone.
Yeah.
Creed.
Because he used his smites on zombies earlier.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I can't control this. Okay, so got it. That's it. He's good.
Okay. So the next would have been, or I guess no, it's the Brood Guard. So they hear the sounds of fighting and begin to rush into the room. And we'll say Caylen was back here.
About to get put in a hole.
Yeah, about to get put in a hole. They rush in and see fighting. So this one's going to come over to River and make an attack.
AC 15 right now.
So first, it's got this kind of snake-like head where it's like really elongated, has like basically no chin, and is kind of coiled back in a striking position. It's gonna try to bite you. It's a 9 to hit.
Nope.
And then we'll come in with 2 claw attacks.
These things have 3
Wow.
attacks. Shit.
What? 8, 9, 8, and 9. Okay. It just comes in and River's just like on absolute adrenaline high and just dodges all of these attacks. But the second one's going to come in and also attack.
Well,
River.
cats have faster reflexes than snakes.
So another bite and 2 claws.
So it's 6 damage.
Yeah, 6 damage on the bite as it comes in and just like very quickly lashes out at you in a snake bite that it pierces in and kind of rips away at some of your fur and skin, but then immediately retracts back with razor sharp teeth. And then the others are going to come in and take some swings at Creed, since Creed just shoves stuff down into the hole. So bite and 2 claws, which I think Creed's AC is back to like 10. What's his
it'd be. I mean, I can't unequip. You'd have to do that.
Oh, well, just what's his dex mod?
0.
Oh, so it's just AC of 10 then. So yeah, that would be 2 hits
Oh,
for 14 slashing.
yes.
As they come in and they just rake their claws across Creed's chest and scales.
I can't control the HP either. It's fine. I gotta.
You should be able to control it in D&D or like in Roll20.
Oh, there we go. I'll do it here. Yeah. So okay, I'll make. What's the 15? Never mind.
So 15, I think, was temporary HP at one point.
It's probably gone. That's gone, right? Or would we still have that?
Sure, we'll say it's still there.
Well, hell yeah.
And then this is a 10.
7.
We didn't finish the long rest, so
14,
Yeah, you never finished a long rest.
14 damage total.
14 total, yeah.
Guys.
And that was on the first one that attacked you. The second one comes in and attacks with 2 hits for 9 slashing.
Hold on. I want to make this 36 again. Minus
And
14.
just realized we're still playing like outside
What did I say?
Noises.
noises. Yeah.
These animals are crazy. Okay. Oh, sorry, Scott. He's
Yeah, this one's better.
spooky.
Who's up?
Okay, next up is River.
Woo. River doesn't like to be here. Getting bitten at. First off, can I slide between these two here to go to like the other square over there? Right there.
You would need to make an acrobatics check to get by them.
I'll try that. Acrobatics.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you like wall run up the wall and backflip over this one here.
River's like Fry on their 100th cup of coffee right now. Like just
Yeah.
the rest, everything else is slowed down as their anxieties and overdrive. But they are in. Still can't decide if they're in fight or flight mode, but it keeps oscillating between the two. Okay, gonna go over there. Am going to take a swing with the dagger at the one close to me and Caylen. Let's do that. Sorry. And 19. I hope that hits.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Wait. Some damage on there. And then I'll just layer on extra damage and use my swarm to do an extra 1 damage. Woohoo. 11 damage. Does it kill it?
No,
Okay.
not even close.
Take another swipe at it.
Which one? You're
Oh,
talking?
sorry, the one.
Did we win?
Oh, I missed it.
Okay.
That one. Does 13 hit?
13 misses.
All right. Then I am going to back out of the room. So that would be like no. I'll burn it. I really don't like being here, and I don't want to take 3 opportunity attacks. So River kind of panics, and then the swarm backs out behind him and like floats into the other room, and then whoop, disappears into like sucks in itself and sparkling lights, and then River reappears as I cast Misty Step for 3 points. I have 3 left to end up outside the room where I can see. And out here, do I see anything at the moment? Is there anything else?
So you see immediately to the north of you is a door that is currently closed, and then you can see far off at the entrance there remain those brood guard that were at the original door, but there's no one in this room here. But as soon as you teleport into this room, the human skulls that I described earlier start chanting.
Uh-oh. Nope.
Okay. I will. Well, I have a lot of movement. I will walk closer to the door and call out to the others. Get out here! Get out here! We'll lock them in there. We'll close it because that's the switch right there, right? That thing on the map.
No, the switch is like here on the.
Oh, okay.
On the
wall. I'll stay right here by the wall. And I'll kind of watch the skulls warily and motion to the others. Yeah, let's go. We need to find our things. We can't stay here. I can't stay here. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Well, I don't have any any way I could any knowledge check to figure out if the skulls are going on or not? Not right now.
You can make an Arcana check, I guess.
I wouldn't have much knowledge there. No. 8.
Yeah, it's chanting skulls.
Got it. Not good things. Okay.
Are the emaciated snakes like wearing metal armor? What are they wearing?
They are not wearing any armor. They're wearing just basically tattered pieces of cloth in their private bits.
Are these slaves? Are we the baddies? No.
Oh, he's the
So
baddies.
let me see if I can show you this actually. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, they're lizards. They don't even have bits.
What in the deep?
Yeah, I don't want to be surrounded by those. So I made the right choice. So who's up? Sorry, Caylen?
Well, so next up were the Yuan-ti, who you both just shoved into the hole, and they both stand up and start hollering up through the hole. We haven't had a time.
Oh.
And that is their turn.
Did you say we're under attack? You got distorted.
They
Oh
don't,
yeah,
like,
yeah, we're under attack.
Okay.
They don't like misty step out of the hole or anything. Okay.
Misty
Over me.
Slither.
Is it Caylen's turn?
Caylen.
All right. So I'm gonna reach over and touch this one with a little bit of shocking grasp.
Yeah, roll your attack. That'll hit.
Yes.
So a little 11 lightning damage. And no reactions from that one.
Okay.
Nice.
And so I'm gonna go this way.
Go through the door. So one of them will attack at you with a bite attack.
Yep.
These guys are rolling absolutely.
Their heart's really not
Terribly.
good. They're just like not good prison guards. They're like, I wish I had a different job, you know.
They don't usually fight back.
Yeah.
And then, oh god, you know what I should have done? Should have done Stanley. But all right, I need to walk back through so I can see real quick. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm just gonna, as I go through, I'm gonna shove this one. Should have done this earlier, but I can't. Right here, this one.
Oh, you're gonna try and telekinetically push it?
Yep.
The hole's
Okay.
closed though. Just you
Yeah,
Okay.
that one, the hole is closed. Yes.
Then I'm gonna shove. I'm gonna be here, and I'm gonna shove this one towards me.
This one. So that hole's also closed.
Wait, why is that hole closed?
So the only ones that were open were on the far wall. They were gonna put 2 and 2, or I guess two and one in the other.
So the north ones, or wait,
So
Sorry.
this one is the only one that is open right now. This one was open, but River, ka-chinked the latch and it slammed closed.
got it. Okay. In that case, can I before I moved, I want to shove this one
Toward this.
into that hole, yeah.
That is fine. Yes.
So let's do that, and so it's a DC 16 strength check.
Oh,
That
no.
is a success.
Mm.
All right, well,
And then you do that thing.
And then I walk.
Get in the hole.
Okay. You walk into the room and are greeted with skulls chanting in a
I'll go ahead.
language.
I don't think that's good.
I got common, draconic, dwarvish, elvish, giant. So I know, does it sound like one of those?
No.
Or Sylvan or Chilton, because I understand those.
Sylvan or Chilton.
I think Chilton would probably be one roll that one here.
Those. No, it's not none of those.
All right. Well, that turns over.
But give me an intel or a religion check, Caylen.
Yep. What up?
Oh yeah.
You do recognize, like you don't know the language, but you recognize the language is Abyssal.
Is this bad? Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, it's never like a fun language to hear, from disembodied skulls.
Okay, Creed.
Yeah. Is that Portuguese?
Yeah.
So you will have noticed that the one in front of you, Creed, is electrocuted.
Yeah, it's currently twitching.
So it cannot make reactions against you. Sorry, Sean, you're Creed.
Oh. Was it Creed's turn?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. God.
That's what I was saying. It's the one in front of you is like electrocuted.
Yes, this one
and
right here,
cannot
right?
react.
The one between you and the door, right?
One closer to the door.
Yeah.
Can
And the one,
I-
I tried to shove the one above you, but I failed. It kept its balance.
Right. Can I try to push this guy into his hole without...
So again, this one in the corner is the only one that's open right now. All the others are closed.
Okay. Well,
You
this
could,
hole...
wrap.
Yeah, we're going to do like this hole. We'll just try to do the same
Everybody
thing
get in
again.
this hole. Just
Yeah.
shove them all down and just like it's a tube. Just keep shoving more.
We hide on either side of the doorway and just keep pushing them as they come through.
Watch they just go underground over here and they just pop back up.
Right.
Ooh,
I don't know.
12.
12. That's going
Oh, buddy. Okay.
I would like to roll a 2 today again.
Minus the stabbing. This is kind of dizzy.
I knocked him off balance with my mind and dashed off, and then you grabbed him and threw him.
There we go. Yeah.
It's like judo.
I took
you
the
shoved
cue.
him in
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
direction, and now you twist him the other.
I think
Yeah,
Creed
yeah.
alley-ooped it.
He sees what you do. He's like, oh, okay. So yeah, we'll push him in the hole.
Okay.
I'm just coming back
So
to so I can see.
we'll say the discrepancy is large enough that you can do the shoving into the hole all in one action.
Nice. So get out of here. And then,
Give me a little thematic though of how you grab and.
So he's
Get him
used to,
down
Creed's used to having his warhammer, and it's like a big, heavy thing he's swinging around. Also, he's used to wielding his shield. So his arms are like jacked because in combat, he's just been, hoisting everything around. So when he puts those down, it's like when Goku takes off the tortoise shell, it's like, holy shit, he's so strong. So he's just like, and that can like explain the disparity between strength scores. It's just like, reaches out and he's not, it's like yeah, exactly, like when you take the weights off, you're punching way too hard, you don't realize it. So we'll say more like he was just because he's not a bully. Creed's a good guy. Like he wouldn't try, I'm gonna stomp you. So it's more like, oh geez, oh god, oh god, sorry, but you need to go here now. Oh geez. Like fumbling them into the hole, but it keeps working. So
Mm-hmm.
and he stays there.
Oh, so you're staying where you are. You're not trying to get out of the room.
Yeah, I'm kind of like just guarding the trash can now, since these snakes are gonna try to, come out and attack me. For the time being, does that make sense? Like,
Well, we left the room, and I said, "Get out of the room so we could close the gate and lock."
oh,
them in."
sorry. All right.
Yeah.
So if I can, if is
So this
the I
one
push?
does not have it cannot take reactions because
Got it.
Caylen electrocuted it.
So if I haven't used any of my movement, I'll get out of here.
And you can just walk right out.
Nice. And I'll do that. I don't
As-
even
as
run. I
Creed's
just,
coming out. River will shout, "Don't let him out! I'll flip the switch, but I need 6 seconds until he can do it." No.
I guess
I
technically,
guess Creed could push the lever.
Right, I
Yeah,
can
like
like
said,
flip the switch as I
It's
come.
over here. It's right here. Yeah.
So yeah, come out, flip the switch, goes down.
you flip the switch, the portcullis lowers down.
Is it like cinematically?
Yeah, and all the
all
brood guard, one of them's the others are they actually go next. So the brood guard here is going to attempt to like leap forward through the gate before it closes. So I'm going to give him an athletics check to do that.
Please get squished.
Get squished.
So it does get there, and it's attempting to hold the portcullis open. So I'm gonna give it another strength check, and yeah, we'll see how that works out. Okay, yeah, it is able to hold it open, and the other one is going to slip through and attack Creed. And this time, it's going reckless.
Ooh.
Ah!
Let's see. That's a bite. And a claw and a claw. Oh, 2 20s.
Whoa! Now it starts.
Super crit.
So that's 4 plus 12
Uh-oh.
plus 7. So what's that?
23.
16. Yeah, 23.
Uh-oh. Creed's not doing good. Let's see.
And that was the end of our Tomb of Annihilation campaign.
Right?
Yeah.
Yay. How much of his lay on hands has he already used?
I don't think he's actually used hardly any of it.
It's either 0 or all.
Yeah, I haven't heard him say the words lay on hands in any session. So.
He has 30 of 30 in his character sheet still there.
It's 40 on the D&D Beyond.
Well,
Well, now it is 40 because he leveled up 2 more.
There you go. Nice. Nice. Okay.
And he's also got 4 of 5 breath weapon uses.
It takes it's a whole action. Yeah, it's a whole action. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
So as this happens, and a mass of you are now like fighting can be seen through the hallway and heard, and the chanting is being heard. The brood guards that are by the front door start making their way in your direction. Get all the way to here.
This is fine.
River.
All right, I guess I'll move into Creed's space so I can attack the one right in front of him, just for right now. And then there's one behind it holding the door open, right? Or the great.
Oh yes. Sorry, there is one here holding the door open.
That one attacked recklessly, so I'm going to attack it with advantage with the dagger.
Nice.
20. Okay.
20 hits.
Here's damage, and then I will use my swarm to make a strength saving throw, and I'm trying to push it back into the room, hopefully hitting the one that's holding the grate open too. So that's
are both of your icons stacked on each other? I can't see Creed.
Yeah, technically can't do that, but you can kind of reach around the corner to attack. So, yeah, you can probably get to here or so.
I thought I could move into Creed's space as long as I didn't end my turn there, because he's an ally.
Yes, technically you can, but for visual sake, we'll split the difference.
Sneak around. Luckily, he's not in his armor and shield and everything, so we'll room to sneak by. So yeah, I need a strength save from the.
So before that happens,
Oh,
as your dagger connects with the brood guard, the chanting gets louder for a moment, and as the dagger sinks in, it doesn't sink in as far as it did before on the other brood guard when you were in the room.
oh. But I will take the healing if I get it.
And
from-
so only 5 points of that damage is making its way through.
Whoa!
And half of that I get to heal. So 2.
So yeah, you would get 2
Okay.
if you take the healing.
Yes, I am taking the healing, whatever consequences that entails. Okay, so yeah. Reach
Okay,
around
now
the corner.
strength check.
Yep. And as I reach around the swarm, kind of flows up my arm and shotguns out around the dagger, trying to shove it back into the other one.
That's a 5.
You get pushed 15 feet.
Okay, so yeah, so we'll say both of these are pushed back, and the portcullis slams closed in front of them. Now that the other isn't holding onto it. And actually, we'll say this one gets pushed back, and this one's gets like knocked into him, and the portcullis is going to fall on him and do some damage.
Yeah.
So let's say that's 2d6.
Ooh, I have an idea.
I level the environmental damage.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 more damage to him, but he's pinned on the other side. You know, the portcullis falls down and skewers one of his legs.
That problem solved. Okay, and then River's I'm going to keep moving up to the top of the room. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to have to go by that one that's there, but I want to get to the doorway, so I guess I'll take an opportunity attack.
Where are you? Oh, up here?
Yeah, I'm moving up there to that top doorway.
Okay, opportunity attack. This one will be reckless.
I'll let it.
18 to hit.
The start of its turn, but that's up to you.
Oh yeah. So not reckless. So just the 8.
Okay, that one hit. So I'll run and slip by real quick, and then I'll try that door. To see.
Okay, the door.
There are 3 of them in the hallway, and that doesn't seem like a good exit.
Yeah, you open the door. And let me pull up the lighting layer.
10 more.
And you see inside are 3 priests. These are Yuan-ti that have humanoid upper bodies and snake lower bodies, and they are all currently staring into a inky black pool.
Ooh.
Okay. River opens the door.
Do you like give me a like would River look at that inky black pool?
I'm sorry, what?
Would River look at the inky black pool?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. River.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
River's like frantically looking around at everything, trying to take it all in really quickly. So that includes the black pool. Yeah.
So, as you look into this stone basin with steam rising up from it, and it's got this viscous black and purple swirling liquid inside, and it's beguiling a little bit. But as you look into that inky blackness, your whole perspective starts to move away like you're looking down a dark tunnel. and you get this nightmarish vision of you being swallowed whole by a snake the size of a planet. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. I still have a positive modifier.
Ooh,
15.
that is successful. So you do not take any damage.
Okay.
And that is it.
Yeah, gonna close the door. If I see that they are very focused on it, then that there are 3 of them, and it doesn't look like. I mean, I guess I would stick my head in and verify that this room has no other exits to it.
Well, you definitely didn't open the door quietly. So
Okay.
when you open the door, the one on the far side looks up.
Okay. So they're
And
not
sees you.
that entranced. Yeah, they notice. All right, then.
So
But I will close the door and try and hold it closed. Right there, with my back to the door.
so now we got some priests added to the
Or
initiative.
even
My bad, guys.
I
I'll
have
let you
another
get back to it.
attack. I have another attack. Is there any way that I could try and like jam a dagger in the door frame?
Priest school.
But I only have the one dagger. Dang it. It's always carry extra daggers. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll try and hold the door. Or look for a lock if there's a locking mechanism.
Right. It said mess hall. I'm sorry. I'll get out of here.
This is a very perfect cover.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I apologize to everybody else. But, can't go in that hole. Yeah.
Playing true to your character. I like
Yep.
it.
Cannot be tortured or yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so these two are still in the hole, unable to get out. The priest, as you like open the door,
Mhm.
and it looks up at you and it sees you looking into the pool, the priest says, "Come in. Come gaze into the eyes of Denda."
Uh-oh.
And is going to like, and that's like as you're trying to close the door,
Okay.
that happens. So then gonna come over and attempt to open the door.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Just trying to hold the door closed.
So by what means are you saying you're holding the door closed with strength because you don't have anything else?
Or is there a Like, I don't really have anything to like jam it closed, but I'm not gonna give up my weapon.
Okay, so then yeah, it's just contested strength checks.
At least I have proficiency. Nope.
Okay, yeah. So you're holding the door and you're kind of like holding the handle like in Signs when like the
Yeah.
alien's trying to get in. He's like holding the door. You can't hold the door.
No.
And she
Oh, door.
throws the door open
Oh, no.
and yeah. And gazes into your eyes and is
Whoa.
going to be casting suggestion.
Uh-oh.
So what kind of save?
It's a wisdom
Wisdom.
save. DC 13.
Let's put in charisma. 17. Right.
Okay, so as she says that, so that's kind of what she says as she like tries to say, "Come in, join us," and that's all she can do this turn.
Okay. River's definitely shouting at the others. We might have. Don't look at the black pool. Don't look at the blackness. Don't look at the blackness.
Caylen.
The skulls are here on the altar.
The skulls are, yes, on the altar.
Okay, and the altar is like waist or chest high. Is that right?
It's definitely waist high, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna like cock back and throw a lightning bolt just straight down this hallway to the west.
Hell yeah.
I'm very glad I moved.
I'm like,
Yes.
it should blaze right through the skulls too, like kind of mid.
So they're in little recessed alcoves. So you probably won't get all of them. At least the two that are on. So there's like one on each corner.
It's 5 feet wide, so you know, like I don't know how the.
So in this case, we'll consider them essentially having cover.
Okay.
But you'll blast two of them for sure.
Cool. But it's gonna go, through the 4 in a row who are down the hallway.
Bing, bing,
Yes.
bing, bing, bing.
And that's a dex save.
Yeah.
It is a dex save of 16.
Okay.
Sorry, it rolled the dice. I meant for it to just send the information over, but
I'll have the damage.
Oh, it happens.
Okay. So we got 1 and a 2, 3 and 4.
Half and half.
So you hit the ones that were in the room, you see that as your lightning bolt hits them, the chanting rises again, and they're able to have a little bit faster of a movement, so they essentially have advantage on the saving throw. And so the two front brood guard save. And then of the damage that you do to them,
does it matter that the 2 skulls would get hit first or no?
in this case, no, because they don't all get destroyed.
Yep. And how many are there?
Just 4. So 1 on each corner of the altar.
You said corners. In my mind, I did 2 ends, so I thought there were 2, but I get what you're saying now. 4 corners.
And yeah, but 2 of them are definitely destroyed. So the 2 that were here, kind of imagine them facing outward in the diagonal.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But the brood guard that do take it, they get electrocuted. And actually, I didn't mention this earlier, but as the magic hits them and they take the damage, they don't seem to take as much damage from magic.
So,
Well, actually, I take that back.
But they have advantage on.
It's just advantage on saving throws.
but so they should take either full or half damage.
They do take full. Well, I mean, the 2 that saved take half damage.
Yeah.
Which was what?
11.
And then the ones in the back fail in a save. So that's minus 23. And minus 11. Okay.
I'm gonna move.
And from the perspective of the one that you guys, he like demanded a tribute of you, he was just standing off to the side over here.
I'm just curious. Okay.
And just sees this bolt of lightning and slam into the wall in front of him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I thought about like trying to clog it up more, but okay. And then I want to come over here, and then I'm gonna shove this one into the black pool.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna mentally or telekinetically shove her?
Yes.
This one here.
You go talk to Dandar.
Okay. Strength save.
16.
That's a success.
Ah.
Golly. Okie
But you
dokie.
do wake her up out of her dreamlike state.
Oh no.
I mean, I was trying to in an aggressive way. So.
We're just like shoving people into things and in here.
Excuse me.
Next dungeon's gonna have a wood chipper and
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm done.
Okay, Creed.
Creed. Well, I'm not gonna die when Scott's not here. So I'm gonna lay on hands. Let's get all the 40. Boom! A huge infusion of health. Creed's way. All 40. Just gonna drain it.
nice.
How does that look?
I'm gonna say it's connected to his newfound strength. After he like manhandles these guys, he's like, "Wait, I gotta find a new way to fight." And he like takes a second and in like a yoga way, or like a pilot checking all the little gears and everything on the plane, the checklist kind of goes top to bottom, and he's like flexing all his muscles all in one motion. And he's like, "Oh wait, I got a lot more." He just like pops his back and like he's had a crick in it. He's like, "Oh my god!" Like in Mr. Incredible when he gets his, you think he's gonna break him in half.
He's like
but
pulling him.
yeah, he just breaks. Oh, much better. So kind of like that. So he just like pops a bunch of joints and it, like releases into him. So he's kind of jazzed right now. Not like a reckless attack or anything, but you know, just woo, feeling good. But that's all he does, and he stays there. He's got one arm on the portcullis, just,
Well,
like
it's down right now, right?
on the guy, right? It's on the guy. So my next turn, I was gonna try to like mess with his leg more if we're not doing other things.
I mean,
There seem to be other things out here.
we have friends.
Well, that's next turn. So that's it. That's all I can do for this turn. So
Got it. And that, like, can y'all see the order around Creed?
No, I can only see the Yuan-ti.
Caylen's in it.
I'm next to you. I don't see an aura.
Oh, aura. I think you said order.
Token aura. Why can't y'all see that?
Yeah. I still can't see like the initiative either. So.
Oh,
Which is
see. Can y'all see it now?
I don't think so.
Oh, save settings. Now can y'all see it?
Yeah. Now I can. Yeah.
So that's his paladin aura.
I'm in that aura
Oh,
now.
I forgot
What does that do?
that exists. Yeah.
How do I feel about this?
For devotion.
Well, you feel like you definitely can't be charmed,
Well, nice.
and also your saves are better
You get a plus
by a factor of
4.
4.
Yeah, 4 to all
don't
saving
bring this
throws.
guy on dates. You know, can't be charmed.
Yeah.
Anti-roofie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my infant is waking up, so I'm gonna have to head up there, and it'll probably take like about 15 minutes to get them back down. So just depending on timing here, if you want to like find a pause point here in the next.
I mean, that's
We're back at the top of initiative.
That's a
That's what I
perfect
was
spot
thinking.
anyway. Yeah.
That's good.
Saved by the baby.
This situation's fine. I'm sure we'll, everything is fine.
Yeah, definitely not a dire situation in any way, shape, or form.
You didn't want to like.
Guards are like, I don't understand. They went all the way in
$5
here, and we were just about to put them in, and then they decided they.
Yeah, no, I was
didn't
Just as a precaution, like maybe have some backup characters. Who knows?
want to.
We heard about this adventure.
The other prisoners
in an
who were-
underground dungeon once.
Yeah.
Bring
Cool.
all their weapons, and protective skills, and stuff. Then they just went, hog wild.
The other prisoners from the other holes get out, and oh wow, they're level 8 adventurers. What about that?
If we could have gotten that long rest, I would have greater invisibility.
Yeah.
Or we could polymorph them into something that really fills the chamber and can't get squeezed by.
Oh yeah, somebody has in
cool.
Yoka. We'll figure it out next time. Cool.
Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, probably in the bag of holding. Yeah.
Uh,
Nice.
All right. See y'all next time.
First one. At least you got to play
Yeah.
it. You know. Your character will exist at some point.
I think.